Purpose isn't a luxury, it's a duty. Gita Then and Now, Chapter 3, Part 1. When doing nothing is no longer an option. Then, Arjuna stands at the edge of the battlefield. He is not afraid of death. He is afraid of destruction. He is afraid of the consequences of action. What if I fight and everything is ruined? What if I win but lose myself? So he speaks with passion. Let me step away. Let me choose peace. Let me find a spiritual path that avoids the bloodshed. But Krishna listens with deeper clarity and says, that path you seek is not peace. It is escape. You cannot turn away from life just because it is hard. You cannot abandon your role just because it confuses you. You were born to act, not to hide behind noble-sounding excuses. This is the fire of Chapter 3. It burns through the masks we wear and demands action. Not reaction, not paralysis, not endless overthinking. Now, you feel it too. You want to create something meaningful. You want to help, to serve, to speak up, to move forward. But you wait. You tell yourself, I am not ready. I am not sure. Maybe next week. Maybe next year. Maybe after I feel more confident. After I have more clarity. But here's the truth we rarely admit. Clarity doesn't always come before action. Sometimes it comes through it. We delay our purpose, waiting for some magical sign, waiting to feel brave. But life is not asking for perfection. It's asking for presence, for honest engagement, even when it feels messy. Krishna's words to Arjuna cut through the fog. Even if you walk away, your nature will pull you back. You are built for a purpose. You can suppress it, but you cannot escape it. Then, Arjuna believed inaction was wisdom, that stepping back meant detachment. But Krishna corrected him. Detachment is not inaction. It is action without clinging to results. That is karma yoga. That is the heart of Chapter 3. Act, but let go. Do what is right, not for reward, but because it is right. Now, you have a dharma, even if you have not named it yet. It is the thing that keeps returning to your thoughts, the mission that stirs when you see injustice, the dream that whispers even when the world is noisy. You don't need everyone's permission to begin. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to take the first step, and then the next. Yes, there will be fear. Yes, there will be doubt. But there will also be life, real life, lived with direction, with depth, with meaning. You were not born to pass time. You were born to fulfill it, to leave something better than you found it, to make your chapter matter. Every time you avoid what calls you, you shrink a little inside. You lose touch with your own power. You trade meaning for comfort. And in the end, comfort doesn't satisfy, only purpose does. Then, Krishna does not scold Arjuna. He reminds him, you are not here by accident. You are not standing on this battlefield by chance. Your soul chose this. Your role matters. Your action matters. Now, this is your battlefield. It may not have swords, but it has choices. It has responsibilities. It has the quiet pull of what you are meant to do. And when that moment comes, doing nothing is no longer an option. You cannot pretend you don't hear it. You cannot silence it forever. That voice within keeps returning, because it is not noise. It is your nature. And when you align with your nature, you don't just succeed, you evolve. So if you're waiting for clarity, here it is. Start, move. Trust the higher current that carries you forward. The Gita doesn't glorify action for the ego. It glorifies action for evolution, for transformation, for fulfilling your sacred role in this grand design. Focus. This is not the chapter of waiting. It is the chapter of choosing. Choosing to rise, choosing to act, choosing to live with purpose. Because purpose is not a luxury. It is your responsibility, especially when life demands your presence, your participation, and your truth. If you found this meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to support more such content. Your encouragement truly helps this journey continue.